Partway through a very famous Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong cover of the song Summertime, which itself has a whole lot of history, which I'm not going to start going into right now. So this is Louis and Ella with a little bit of scats. Have a little listen to what the male voice is doing when Ella starts to sing. So he's picking on the lyrics and expanding on that. So with the scat type improvisation, what they tend to do is create words or they use sound shapes that create patterns. It's called actually sounding almost like they're singing in lyrics that aren't actually words. It's just shaping words. There's lots of amazing examples. If you want to look up one, I can definitely recommend Ella Fitzgerald's All of Me. She does some incredible scats there, and also with improvs they often flit into melodies that you recognize as well. So in the All of Me track, she sings a skitty bum bum babadi. So she takes a melody that's familiar from other songs, the skitty bum bum. It's quite a familiar kind of American tune, which would have occurred in a lot of jazz at the time, so people would have been familiar with that. So it's quite nice to reference things. Also, in a church type setting, when you're ad-libbing, throwing in some scripture that's relevant to what's being sung. So you might sing something like I surrender all, and you might want to develop that into Romans 8:38. There is no height nor depth, nothing spiritual or natural, and throw that in as a lyric over what's already being sung. Or something else, I don't know, something that strikes you at that point. And it's important to have the option of being free to do that as well at times, which is also really, really useful, especially if you're writing. Now I'm going to finish with one more exercise, which is from one of the exam board graded books. And it's a song by Christina Aguilera. She's also pretty hot on ad-libbing and counter melodies and things like that, which is quite exciting. But her song here, Beautiful, in the exam criteria, it tells you to ad-lib at the beginning. Don't know if you can see that there, instruction. So it gives you a section of ad-libbing. Some music kind of strikes out where lyrics would be, suggesting that you ad-lib. So you'll get a piece, again like this, sheet music. And at the end of this one, there's a whole section, this is a grade 6 piece, where they want you to throw in some ad-libs and they kind of strike out the melody there, because they actually want you to write your own melody at that point. So it's a good skill to have it if you're wanting to do grades and exams. Also, it's a great skill to have if you want to be developing your musicianship. So definitely something that I would recommend. So this is Beautiful. Now, beginning part of this one, what we're going to do is actually do a kind of planned, spontaneous ad-lib, and we're going to use the music that's played playing to create that. So what I'm going to do with you is split you into 3 sections. So people on my left here, you're going to sing the low part. People in the middle, you're going to sing the middle part. And people at this end, you're going to do the string at the top. Now I'm going to take you through that because it's actually a case of singing along with what's already playing as your starting point, at least, to give you that ad lib. We'll start with the low. Ooh, so what you're actually doing is singing what the cello is singing. So ooh. So low, people turn that with me too, and you can tell I don't play cello, my fingers didn't move there at all. So let's have a listen to that with the music. And again, repeat. Keep it going. Brilliant. Okay, middle people, you're going to be singing what the piano is playing. Do 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 do. So the third time we sing it changes slightly. Let's try that with the music. And again, low people join in. Brilliant. Did you pick up the high bit? So we'll do that as an ooh. That would be what the violins would be playing. You're just holding that note for as long as you can. Snatch a breath, maybe a little bit of staggered breathing between you if there's more than one of you. So let's have a go at adding that high part. Low and middle, you can sing along with your bit. The high bit comes in a little bit later, so we can let the low and middle come in first. Let's bring it in now. And again. Remember your bill with us breathing. Lovely. So let's put all those 3 parts together. In fact, we'll bring in the high one a bit early, just so that we've got all 3 parts. But this is, remember, your starting point. So you would then ad lib and take that somewhere else if you wanted to. Right, off we go. High people, let's come in. And again. Stop. Lovely. Okay, so we would then be able to take that because we've got a starting point. So high people, you might want to take it even higher or lower. Middle people, you might want to develop from that tune, which in the accompaniment repeats a lot. So it gives you a lot of scope for harmonizing with what's already there. And low people, do 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 do. Sometimes we describe a walking bass line as one that moves in that kind of plodding type feel. So you could add to your walking bass line and maybe begin to run or fly. I don't know. See what you think. But have a go. Perhaps find a song and add some ad libs to it. See if you can come up with some ideas of ad libs that could develop that and take it somewhere really exciting. Brilliant stuff. That's your task for today. I hope you have a brilliant time and I will see you next time. God bless. Take care. Bye.